What if you found the next 100x crypto gem before anyone else? But instead, you're stuck holding this bag. All right, let's be real. Are you sick of seeing some random coin do a 100x and only hearing about it after the party's over? It's incredibly frustrating. It feels like you're constantly playing catch up, stuck holding coins that are going absolutely nowhere while you watch other people catch those life-changing wins. You spend hours doom scrolling Twitter, getting lost in charts that look like spaghetti, and at the end of it all, you're still not sure if you're about to find a hidden gem or just provide the exit liquidity for somebody else. What if I told you that there's a simple 20-minute daily routine that puts you ahead of the curve? A repeatable system that cuts through all that noise and points you straight toward projects with serious potential. Stick with me, because I'm about to walk you through it step by step using nothing but free tools. Look, you don't need to dedicate your entire life to crypto research. I've boiled down my whole strategy into a 20-minute daily habit that hits 3 key areas. What the market is buzzing about, where the actual money is flowing, and what the community vibe is. By layering these 3 sources of data, you stop throwing darts in the dark and start making genuinely informed choices. This isn't about chasing hype. It's about a data-driven strategy to help you spot opportunities before they ever hit the mainstream. Now let's get the serious bit out of the way. This is my personal strategy, shared for educational purposes. It is not financial advice. The crypto market is the Wild West. It's incredibly volatile, and you should always do your own research. My goal here is to give you a powerful framework, a process you can use to find your own gems and actually feel confident in your own decisions. So let's start the clock. Here's the 20-minute routine. All right, first 5 minutes. We need to get the lay of the land and see where the energy and money are heading. For this, we're using a classic, totally free tool that practically everyone in crypto uses, CoinGecko. When you land on CoinGecko, it's easy to get analysis paralysis. Ignore the main list. We're hunting for one thing: the narrative. Narratives are just the big stories that get people excited and pull capital in. In 2025, the big ones are things like DePIN, decentralized physical infrastructure networks, artificial intelligence, and real-world asset tokenization. So here's the game plan. On CoinGecko, instead of scrolling the main list, you're going to click on categories. This page is your new best friend. It slices the entire market into neighborhoods like DePIN, AI, gaming, or even layer 1 ecosystems like Solana ecosystem. Now for the alpha. Sort these categories by their 7-day price change. This instantly tells you which sectors are catching fire right now. Is the DePIN category up 20% while the rest of the market is snoozing? Bingo. That's a strong narrative in play. Once you've found a hot category, click into it. The goal is not to just ape into the top coin. We're looking for the hidden talent, the smaller cap projects in that same trending sector that haven't gone parabolic yet. Maybe the top dog is up 50%, but a lesser known project is only up 5%. That's our first lead. One last pro tip for these 5 minutes. Check the recently added feature. Warning, this area can be a minefield of scams, but if you spot a brand new token that fits one of the hot narratives you just identified, and it has a decent 24-hour trading volume, say over $1 million, it's worth jotting down for a closer look. 5 minutes up. You should now have a short list of 2 to 3 interesting projects, and they're ready for stage 2. Okay, we've got our suspects. Now it's time to see if there's any real substance behind the hype. For the next 10 minutes, we're putting on our detective hats and heading over to another free powerhouse, DeFiLlama. This is where we stop listening to influencers and start following the actual money on the blockchain. This is the ground truth. The number 1 metric you care about here is TVL, or total value locked. In simple terms, TVL is the total amount of money that users have deposited into a project's system. It's a direct measure of trust. A rising TVL is one of the strongest green flags you can find. Here's what you do. Search for your project on DeFiLlama, and the first thing you look at is the TVL chart. Is it climbing up and to the right? Is the growth steady and organic, or was it just one giant, suspicious spike from a single whale? We want consistent growth, not a one-pump wonder. But TVL is only half the story. A high TVL doesn't mean much if the project is ridiculously overvalued. So the next move is to check its market cap to TVL ratio. You just take the market cap from CoinGecko and compare it to the TVL on DeFiLlama. A low ratio, especially below 1.0, can be a sign that a project is undervalued. Think about it. If a project is valued at $50 million, but people trust it enough to lock up $100 million inside it, that's a massive vote of confidence. Next, take a quick peek at the Chains dashboard on DeFiLlama. This shows you which blockchains are seeing the most growth. If your potential gem is built on a chain that's buzzing with activity, it's like opening a coffee shop on the busiest street in town. It benefits from all the surrounding energy. During these 10 minutes, you're looking for hard evidence of sustained use. By the end of this step, you're no longer guessing, and you should be able to filter your list down to the 1 or 2 projects that look seriously solid. Last 5 minutes. The tech looks promising, and the on-chain data is strong. But what about the people? A project is nothing without an active and passionate community. It's time for a final vibe check. First, go straight to the project's official Twitter page. Don't just glance at the follower count. That can be easily faked. Look at the engagement on their posts. Are real people asking intelligent questions in the replies? Is the team actively communicating, posting meaningful development updates? Radio silence is a huge red flag. Next, search for the coin's ticker symbol on Twitter and just scroll. Is the feed a wall of rocket emojis and anonymous accounts promising a 100x by Tuesday? If so, that's your cue to run. What you want to see is genuine discussion, longer threads analyzing the project, debates about the tech, people sharing how they're actually using the product. Finally, see if the project has a Discord or a subreddit. Pop in and just lurk for a few minutes. Is the community helping new members? Are the developers present and answering tough questions? A healthy, supportive community is one of the most overlooked signs of long-term potential. After these 5 minutes, you should have a solid gut feeling. If you're seeing active development, real user excitement, and a helpful community, you may have just cleared all 3 stages of our research process. And that's the system. 20 minutes. In less time than it takes to watch an episode on Netflix, you've scanned the market for a hot narrative, followed the money trail to verify its strength, and check the community's pulse. You now have a repeatable game plan to cut through the garbage and make data-driven decisions. This process, when you do it consistently, becomes a powerful habit. You'll stop chasing hype and start spotting fundamental strength. Let's be realistic. You won't find a gem every single day, but you will build an incredible watch list of high-quality projects and develop the skills to spot opportunities before the rest of the market. If you found this strategy helpful, do me a solid and smash that like button, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives. And let me know in the comments, which tool are you most excited to start using? Now, finding a potential gem is step 1, but the next step is making sure its tokenomics aren't designed to dump on you. So be sure to watch my next video, where I break down exactly how to analyze a project's token supply and distribution to avoid the rug pulls. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.